The crisp air of autumn carried an unsettling chill as 5 friends, Sam, John, Jennifer, Kate, and Tom, set off for a weekend adventure in the secluded national park. Known for its breathtaking views and dense, mysterious woods, the park seemed like the perfect escape from their daily lives. As they arrived, the sun began to dip behind the mountains, casting long shadows that danced across the vibrant foliage. The forest stood silent, a stark contrast to the bustling city they had left behind. The group quickly set up camp near a babbling brook, their laughter and chatter filling the still air. As the sky darkened, they gathered around a roaring campfire, the flickering flames casting eerie shadows on their faces. They shared stories and joked, the warmth of the fire a comforting contrast to the growing cold of the night. On the first night, Sam suggested they explore a rarely used trail that was said to lead to the park's most haunted areas. Intrigued and armed with flashlights, they ventured into the dense forest. The deeper they went, the darker and more oppressive the atmosphere became. Twisted branches clawed at the sky, and the path seemed to close in around them. An unnatural silence enveloped them, broken only by the crunch of leaves underfoot and the occasional rustle of unseen creatures. As they trudged along the overgrown trail, Jennifer stumbled upon an old, weathered map hidden beneath a rock. It depicted a forgotten trail that diverged from their current path. Intrigued by the possibility of discovering something unknown, they decided to follow the map, unaware of the horrors that awaited them. The air grew thick with tension, and strange noises, whispers, rustling leaves, and an occasional distant laugh echoed through the trees. The group felt an unsettling sensation of being watched. Kate's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the surrounding trees, and Tom's electronic equipment began to malfunction, adding to their unease. Suddenly, a shadowy figure appeared at the edge of the fog. It was a woman, dressed in tattered clothes, her eyes hollow and devoid of life. Her movements were jerky and unnatural, sending waves of fear through the friends. As they tried to approach her, she vanished into the mist, leaving only the faint sound of footsteps behind. Determined to uncover the truth, the friends pressed on, despite their growing fear. They discovered an old, abandoned cabin deep in the woods, its windows broken, and the door hanging ajar. Inside, they found remnants of a long-lost expedition, torn maps, weathered journals, and eerie photographs. One photo depicted the same woman they had seen earlier, standing among the trees, watching. The chilling realization that they were not alone settled over the group. That night, as they huddled around a campfire outside the cabin, the haunting intensified. Whispers grew louder, circling them like a predatory beast. The temperature dropped, and an overwhelming sense of dread settled over them. John's skepticism wavered as he saw the ghostly figure once more, her hollow eyes boring into him. The next day, the friends discovered a hidden diary buried beneath the cabin floorboards. It belonged to the missing hiker, a woman named Emily, who had vanished years before. Her entries revealed a chilling tale of an ill-fated expedition, where members disappeared one by one, claimed by the forest's malevolent spirits. Emily's final entry read, "The forest has me. I am one with it now. She whispers in my ear, telling me to follow. I fear I will never leave." As night fell again, the group realized they were not alone. The ghostly figure of Emily appeared more frequently, her presence growing stronger. She seemed to be leading them somewhere, drawing them deeper into the forest. Kate, unable to withstand the terror, wandered off into the woods, only to disappear into the fog, her cries for help echoing through the trees. The remaining friends, now desperate and terrified, followed the ghostly apparitions, hoping to find their missing friend and uncover the mystery. They found themselves at an ancient burial ground, long forgotten and overgrown with moss and vines. Emily's ghostly figure pointed to a gravestone marked with her name. Realizing her torment, the friends decided to conduct a ritual to help her spirit find peace. They placed personal items from the diary near the grave and recited prayers, asking for her release. As the final words were spoken, a calmness settled over the forest. Emily's ghost appeared one last time, her face serene, before fading away into the mist. The oppressive atmosphere lifted, and the eerie occurrences ceased. With the haunting seemingly over, the friends left the forest, forever changed by their experience. The legend of the Vanishing Hiker remained, a cautionary tale shared around campfires and on stormy nights. The park rangers, now more vigilant, kept a watchful eye, ever wary of the forest's hidden secrets. Years later, a new generation of hikers encountered strange whispers and fleeting shadows in the park. While Emily's ghost was no longer seen, the forest held on to her memory. Some claimed to hear her voice in the wind, urging them to uncover the truth behind other unsolved mysteries. The park, once a place of fear, became a beacon for those seeking adventure and the unknown.